Hey, beautiful people. So these are the best credit cards to build credit for 2025 only because it's always changing. I had to switch up this list kind of, but when I think about building credit, you all, I want to make it very, very simple. I don't even want you guys to look at this list as like the end all be all list. It's not that. It's just these are the ones that I can safely say, okay, go here. Do this, you're gonna build your credit. It may be other companies out there that can help you build your credit. This is just something where I can just be able to vouch for it and I don't have to do a lot of research. I already know what they like. Maybe I use them. I didn't see so many people use them, and they've been here for a while. It's not going to be here today and gone tomorrow. Now, when it comes down to building credit in general, just follow my rules of just having 4 credit cards, reporting to the credit bureaus, avoid annual fees if possible. And a lot of times you can by just getting secure credit cards with like Discover, Navy Federal. I have that in here, and then Capital One. Those 3 companies that can give you a secure credit card with no annual fee. So you can actually start off not in debt kind of by already having to pay a fee every month. And these are not going to be cards you want to just close because these can actually graduate. So get you 4 credit cards with no annual fee. If you get you some secure ones, try to get ones that graduate like the ones I told you. If they don't graduate, that's fine. Start building your credit in about 6 months. Go ahead and get you some more credit cards. Maybe you'll get 1 or 2. Just test the waters is what I like to call it. The credit card that you like, oh, I want to try to see if I can get it. That card that you kind of wanted, and it's not a big one. Don't try to go for like a big American Express, like you just started building your credit. Go for some of the other credit cards that's on my pre-qualification list, and definitely check out that video. Go for some of those other credit cards, or maybe you want to not wait 6 months. Maybe you want to actually wait a year, but get you some more credit cards that can actually report to the credit bureaus. Maybe more credit cards that you really wanted. That should give you a nice, decent limit too. But start building your credit from there. These are just starting to actually build your credit. This list right here. Find 1 or 2 if you already got 2 or 3 credit cards. Just find 1 or 2 to add in there. And if your credit is really, really bad, check out some of the credit cards that don't do a hard inquiry at all. They don't even care what your credit look like. And I'm going to tell you guys about those now. If you guys ever have any questions, call me though at 833 Rickita. I'll be able to help you all. My focus is just helping you all get credit cards that is basically going to be like your everyday life credit cards where you can actually build with it and they're going to stick. I don't want anything that's not going to stay here forever or help me in the long run. I don't want like a quick fix. I want something that's going to build with me. And I'm happy that I picked up that mentality years ago because it's been helping me so far still. So let's go ahead and check out some of these credit cards. So the first one is the Self Visa. The Self now allow you to get a credit card. It is a secure one, but they allow you to get one without having to get their credit builder account, which is good. I think the limit start off at about $100 limit. Again, this one is one of those cards where I seen people that filed bankruptcy. Maybe they just had a lot of negative accounts. They went through a divorce. All their credit got messed up. Whatever happened, they got sick. I don't care. Your credit just so bad. Nobody gonna give you a credit card. Well, Self will. So this is what this one is. That's what I thought Self was for. And I think I even seen people like rent vehicles with it. So it's something that you can grow with, build with. So definitely check this one out. If you guys are having a hard time, you got negative accounts, because that can be another thing. Like I said, you go through a bankruptcy, foreclosure, go through a divorce, those different things, you got negative accounts, then I do suggest that you send out dispute letters to work to remove those accounts. All you have to do is follow step 1 through 5. And the 5th step is actually to call us. All you have to do is follow those steps, and then I will go ahead and create those dispute letters for you. And I will actually email them to you, or you can actually have us mail them if you would like. Now, the next one is the credit builder card. This is another, I don't care what your credit looking like, they're going to give you a credit card, and they're going to allow you to get 2 of them. So if you got some bad credit, like you just did bankruptcy, foreclosure, I mean, you in the 400s, like be honest with yourself. You've been trying everywhere to get a credit card. You can't get one. This one right here will help you. This one, the credit builder card, I think the annual fee is like $22, and the Self is like $25. That's nothing compared to what you're going to get when you're building your credit. And then the point that nobody going to give you a credit card, that means that they're trying to make it where you can't build your credit at all. So because to build your credit, you need something reporting, and they're going to report to the credit bureaus for you. So that's why I like this one. So don't think of the annual fee as being high. I think $39 is my number. Anything over $39, you should not be doing it, period. They just taking full advantage of you. And if you're having that problem, call me. We'll figure out which cards you need to get or what account you need to get. Now, Kickoff is one that can technically go over the $39 mark because they have an account where they can report a $750 account to 2 bureaus, or they can report a $2,500 account. I really don't like that account like at all, if I can just be honest, just because of that fee. You can just get you a secure credit card. Seriously, I really believe in that. And if you can't get you a secure credit card, save up. Take you $20. I don't care if you got to do like $20 a week, save it up. Whatever you got to do, like listen to Dave Ramsey. I don't care what you have to, you miss a few meals. I don't know, but I just don't want you to get in the trap where you paying more money for something that's not helping you as much as something else could have, like a secure credit card. So just save up that money, get you a secure credit card. The only thing I suggest using the Kickoff for is their installment account. Like, I'm just going to stand on that now. I'm nothing against Kickoff. I'm not saying that, I just don't like the fee, and I'm going to be honest about that. I don't care. It is what it is. I don't like the fee for the Kickoff. If you're going to get their account, get their credit builder loan, because there's no fees at all with that. And that's for people that don't have student loans, car notes, or installment accounts already reporting on their credit report. I want you to have at least 2 of them that's already been on there reporting for years, or at least 1 of them that's reporting right now. So Kickoff can be great for that, because for that there's no fees at all. Okay, I just don't want you guys paying that. It's $5 per day. 5 times 12 is 60. That's $60 a year. The people that's paying the $20 per, no, it's not $5 per day. It's $5 per month. I'm sorry. 5 times 12 is 60. For the people that's paying $20 a month, you guys are paying $20 per month. You paying that for 12 months. That's just, how much is that math on that? I was trying to do the math in my head, and I just discussed, I think it was 2,400, but let me check, because I don't want to be, yeah, it's 2,400. I don't want to just throw it out there. Like, I don't want to mess it up. Very serious. Get their installment account. That's it. If you got money to get that, pay that $20 per month for that other account to report, then maybe you need to go ahead and get some other accounts, and go that route. But that's something to think about when it comes down to that Kickoff account. Discover is secure. Discover it, Capital One, Navy Federal. These are the ones that I talked to you guys about. With you can pre-qualify for them, no annual fee, and they graduate. Meaning with Discover, you can put some money down on it. I've seen people credit card in about 7 to 8 months, or after 7 to 8 billing cycles. I done seen their accounts graduate where they gave the person back their deposit, they increased their credit score, and they're going to continue to report that same credit card to the credit bureau. It's not like you got a new credit card. That same one will keep reporting. So I love that one. And for the Navy Federal, the In Rewards, this one you can put $200 down. It's going to graduate to $2,000. So I definitely love this one. And also the Capital One. The Capital One Platinum Secure, this one, it's a $200 credit limit that you're going to have, but depending on your credit, they may say $49, $99, or the full $200. Go ahead and get these credit cards, and let them continue to report to the credit bureaus, because these can help you really build your credit. And not only that, you're building a relationship with Capital One, you're building one with Navy Federal, and you're building one with Discover. Building a relationship is that these companies know how you work. You had credit cards with them already. They say you've been paying on time with the ones you have with them. They're going to go ahead and give you more credit options if you want to get an additional credit card with them ever. They're going to be like, oh yeah, I got you, because you already had a credit card with them. You're already building with them. But the Navy Federal, they say in about 3 months, they're going to look at giving you some type of increase. About that 6-month mark, they're going to go ahead and graduate you to that $2,000. And then the Capital One, that one is about 6 months too. Sometimes these do not graduate. I do have to put that warning out there, because that may happen. Okay. And if they don't graduate, get you some new credit cards. I said, this is my rule. If a credit, well, let me not lie too, because it's still a credit card I have that probably need to just give up. But my rule is this: if your credit card don't graduate, okay, fine, let it stay right there, especially if it's no annual fee. That's fine. What I would suggest you guys do is just go ahead and move on in about 6 months to a year, because they're going to continue to report. They're building your credit, which is what you really wanted, if you ask me. they're already building your credit. So go on and get the next credit cards about that 6 month to that year mark. Go ahead and move on and get you some more credit cards, because now that they've been reporting to the credit bureaus, for your credit score should be a lot higher. And then at that point, you can decide, do I want to cancel these right now and get my deposit back? Or do I want to continue to build my credit? And then after probably about 2 years, after my credit score is real up there now, my credit score is over 750. I'm fine. I already got what I want in my house, my car, all that stuff. Then let me go ahead and cancel the ones I don't want. And the only reason why I said wait till you get your house, your cars, and all of that is because once you take these accounts off, it's a great chance. I don't know what it's going to do, but it's a great chance that once you take an account like this off where it's closed now, it's going to stop reporting and it's going to lower your credit score. But if you already got everything you wanted, it's probably going to take you like 6 months to a year for your credit score to go right back to where it was, if not sooner, if you got high utilization at the time when you close it. So keep that in mind. So think about which credit card you want going forward. These are just to build it out. And if they don't graduate, call them, say, hey, y'all can graduate. If they don't graduate you, then you can move on to another credit card. And it may be good for you to close a credit card with them. Like Capital One don't like when you have, at least when I was with them, they did not like when you had their credit card and you had probably 2 of them. You got to close one of them to get another one. So that may be good for you, okay? But that's my spiel on those graduating. And those are the top 3. If you come here to build credit, start with those 3 first. If you can't get those, then it's okay. Let me do some no annual fees first. You know, it's a hierarchy to it all. Do some no annual fees and then go to other ones where they just going to give it to you no matter what, okay? Now, I do have these here. These are my dispute letters. It's different packages for different things. It's $27 for a package of dispute letters. And with me, actually suing bureaus, suing companies, and already having settlements and things like that. The settlements mean that something went down, like it worked, basically. I do love the dispute letters that I created. I really do love them. And I feel like if people knew the gift that they were, I think a lot more people will actually use them. But definitely check them out. It's only $27 for all 6 letters, or if it's for bankruptcy, all 4 letters that's in that package. Now, the Open Sky Visa credit card. This one is great for those people that file bankruptcy and they can't get no credit card nowhere else. That's all I can say about this one. This one is just it's good like that. You can just pay it, very simple. You put on auto pay. I love it to build credit. Capital One also, not Capital One, Open Sky have some other ones too now. So definitely any of these credit cards, you can click on a name and go directly to their website, but definitely check that out. Discover is Student. If you're a student, definitely apply for the Discover is Student Chrome card. They also have the Discover is Student Cash Back. Check that out too. You can pre-qualify for these credit cards without a hard inquiry. Just make sure you use your student email address whenever you're trying to get student credit cards. The next one is Credit One Bank, but remember the rule, $39 the most for annual fee. If Credit One Bank coming at you with $79, we is not that desperate, okay? Let's repeat that. We are not that desperate. We would go to Navy Federal and we will put $200 on a secure credit card with no annual fee and already save us $79 because we just put our money into a savings account, basically, which is just $200 secure credit card. We are not getting these $99 annual fees, $79 annual fees, and they did not give you a whole bunch of rewards as if they were American Express, Chase, Citi, or those big companies, okay? We are not doing that. Please keep that in mind when it comes down to Credit One Bank because it is an easy card. I love to give people the Credit One Bank. They throw it at everybody, but when you think about that annual fee, it's bad. If they give you no annual fee, go ahead, do your thing, start building your credit. But please don't high annual fee with them because eventually you're gonna have to close it and it wasn't worth it because it's more options where you never have to use that annual fee. I do have my Credit 101 course with over 200 videos. Check it out. It's a $1 trial for 7 days. I created specific dispute letters for my Credit 101, so definitely check that out. Mission Lane is a great credit card. I got this one to test it out for you, and I compare it to Capital One. I love it. I think it's a great card for you guys if you're trying to build your credit. I don't see it connects like it needs to. It gives its cash back when you pay your credit card. When your statement come out, you will see that little extra go to your bill or whatever, your transactions for the cash back. So I definitely love it. So definitely check that out. Pedal One Visa. I know when come down to these, they ask for you to unlock third-party bureaus. That's up to you all. If you guys really like the Pedal One Visa, you can definitely check it out. You can pre-qualify for it. But that's all I can really say about that one. I do have my exclusive credit membership, and these are actual results from my clients, like with an 88-point increase, 97, 113, 116. And when you see stuff like this, they mean they got negative accounts removed, most likely. Negative accounts removed, and we got them some new credit cards, and we help with that utilization. Those are the biggest things. And you can see some deletions here, but these are actual results. So I have a 7-day trial for my exclusive credit membership. That's when we try to look at your credit reports and figure out what we have to do to get your credit score up. That's what that is. And then we send out dispute letters on your behalf. So definitely check that out. It's $1 trial for that for 7 days also. There's different lists here. We just looked at the best credit cards to build credit. It's other lists for just gas, rewards, cash back, travel. The best credit cards I just like in general, students, bad credit, and then also you can pre-qualify with no hard inquiry. I do have that list too. So definitely check it out. And again, I have the 6 months of free letters. All you have to do is follow steps 1 through 5. The 5th step is to actually just call us, 833 Rickita. Just call us, and then we'll create those dispute letters for you, and we'll go ahead and email them to you. If you want us to send them out on your behalf, we definitely can. Please send out, let me come onto the screen because it's going to be important, because I realize that some of you all have problems with the disputes. Please send out all of your disputes certified mail. This right here. Get one of these from the post office. Whenever you mail anything to the credit bureaus, to these companies, please get this. It's going to cost you more money. I'm going to tell you that now, but it's best. Okay. And always, if you have any questions, call us at 833 Rickita and tell me where you guys are at in your building process. How many credit cards do you have? What are you trying to do? What is your credit score right now? And then I can hopefully give you guys some tips, but make sure you guys are subscribed, because I'm only answering questions for those people that's actually subscribed right now. All 2025, I want to clear out all of my comments from my subscribers. If you subscribe to me, I'm going to answer all your questions. So definitely make sure you guys are subscribed, or make sure you guys actually like the pages if you're on different platforms. But I'll see you guys in the next video, but let me know where you guys are at in this process. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. And if you guys have any questions, again, call or text us at 833 Rickita. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.